Okay, Sunday afternoon, Emirates Stadium, Arsenal versus Manchester United. This is one of the fixtures where context actually matters. Arsenal come into this one undefeated at home all season, right in the title race. In fact, they're not right in the title race, they are the title race. Man City don't seem to want to win it, they're just rubbish. Liverpool are inconsistent. Villa, are they really seriously title contenders? Probably not, so it's Arsenal's if they want it. The only person that can beat them is themselves. They're going to throw it away probably. They have done the last few years. But anyway, enough about them. Back to the match and back to Arsenal. And they're going to want to pin United back. They're going to want to slow the game down when they need to, like they always do. And then speed it up when the space opens. That's how Arsenal play, especially at the Emirates. There's patience, pressure, and trust that the chances will come. They never seem flustered. For United, the big positive, squad-wise, is Mazraoui's back. But he's been just back from AFCON, got to the final. So he's probably going to be knackered, but it gives a bit more options, a bit more balance, and hopefully a bit less Dallo in the team. But it gives options, you know what I mean? It matters against an Arsenal side that overload wide areas. So maybe he'll start, maybe he won't. It'll probably be Dallo because let's be honest, that last performance, nobody deserves to get dropped. United haven't beaten Arsenal since September 2022. Fuck me. And get this one, they have not won at the Emirates since 2017. Oh, Jesus, fuck. And that history tells you something. Coming here trying to dominate Arsenal, it usually ends one way and not a good way, not for Man United anyway. That's why this one, it needs to be different. From the press conferences, there's been respect, but there's not been any fear. There's just been realism. Arsenal know United are dangerous when they break. United know this is not a game to try and control the ball, to try and get the most possession. So for United, it's about structure, about staying compact and choosing moments when to break if they happen. The Arsenal, if they get an early goal, it's not going to happen often. We're going to let Arsenal have the ball. We're going to keep our distances tight. We're going to be compact. We're going to try and stay in shape. We're going to try and make it hard for them. Maybe try and force them out wide. Maybe make them try and get crosses into the middle. But you know, Arsenal can play all sorts of ways. And they're especially good at set pieces. We all know that now. Especially United after the opening game of the season when they scored a set piece. And then Arsenal, from the first half, tried to run down the fucking clock. Absolute scumbags. But anyway, this is the team that I think should play. And from what I've said in this little preview, you probably already know who I'm going to pick. But anyway, here we go. Okay, well, surprise, surprise. I do not think anyone deserved to get dropped after last week's absolute dominance over Manchester City. So the squad's going to stay the exact same. When the defence, they just really manhandled Man City. They stayed compact, they stayed switched on, and did not fold under pressure. The low and short are going to have their hands full. Arsenal do like to overload the wide areas sometimes, and that's where the discipline matters. Maguire and Martinez in the middle. It isn't about pace this match, it's about positioning, timing, and winning first contacts. This backline does not need to dominate the ball, it needs to stay connected. Cut passing lanes, force Arsenal into wide areas where it is a touch easier to defend. Same defence, same job, survive the pressure and stay in the damn game. Okay, now attack usually gets all the plaudits, but we all know midfield is where the game is actually won and lost. Casemiro and Manu against City were absolutely fucking outstanding. But in this game, we need to do the same again. We're going to have loads of control, but that does not always mean possession. Arsenal are going to want to play through them. We need to try and make them go around us. Rice and Odegaard, they've got tempo and movement. So United don't chase, they screen, they delay, and they make Arsenal play around them, not through them. Manu gives calm under pressure. Casemiro gives bite and experience. It's not about outplaying Arsenal, it's about outlasting them in the midfield. Win second balls, break their rhythm, slow them down, keep the structure intact. Watch for the runners. Stay close to the defence. Be ready for that killer pass forward if there's a break on. That's all they have to. That's all they have to do. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a battle. It's one they can win. They proved it last week. Just do it again. It's easy. See, simple as that. Okay, now up top, and this is where we can hurt some teams. Bruno plays where everything goes through him, between the lines, finding moments. Diallo and Dorgu are going to give energy, directness, unpredictability. Not endless possession, just purpose. And Mbeumo, he's going to lead the line again. because he presses, he runs channels, he gives defenders something to think about. United won't see loads of the ball here, and that's fine. We don't expect it. This attack is built for transitions, 1 or 2 passes and then through on goal, hopefully. Space exploited. Arsenal's defence is going to be up against it at points, and we're going to need to be switched on. If they're not, this lot will get at them. It's not about volume, it's about timing, and it's about taking your chances. We're only going to get a couple. Let's take one of them, and then let's keep a clean sheet at the back. No big worries there. So that's my team, the same team that played against City, because let's face it, none of them deserve to get dropped. Even Delo, even though he shouldn't have been on the pitch against City, but he done okay after that. But anyway, I'm looking forward to this now. The first time I've been looking forward to a game for fucking ages. Bring it on. So that's the squad, that's the team, and how do I see it going? Well, I think it's going to be a game of swings, momentum shifts, pressure at both ends. Arsenal are going to have the most of it. We're going to have the most chances. Our keeper is going to be worked the most. But United are going to have their chances too. So for me, this one's going to finish 2-2. And I will accept that right now. But the key detail, it won't be decided by the starting 11 alone. The benches are going to matter. Players like Kuna, Mount, Lacey are going to have to be ready, because moments late on could decide everything. It's a big test, big atmosphere.